Hey guys, so welcome to King Around the World. Today on King Around the World, I will be sharing with you my meditation, my 30-day blindfold meditation in a forest monastery in Chiang Mai. So it was a few years ago, I was traveling with my brother in Thailand, and we get to a forest monastery, and it was December 31st, so it was New Year's Eve, and I remember shaving every single part of my body, all my hair. I even shaved my eyebrows, all my hair, shaved every single thing, every piece on my whole body. And so completely fresh, completely like revitalized. And I remember the last thing that I saw were thousands of those little candle lanterns flying up in the sky. It was so beautiful. And we were on the back of a vehicle, and all those candle lanterns are flying up, and then boom, I put on the blindfold, and then just darkness for 30 days, an entire month. And my brother took care of me, and so did a master named Mitra. He's an amazing master. Basically, we're like in the middle of a forest monastery where there aren't very many people, and he like comes out and he's like wearing like purple silk robes, and basically he's like, I'm here to take care of you. So yeah, he took care of me, and so did my brother, and it was absolutely amazing. It was such a good experience. It awakened my sixth sense. So basically my intuition and ability to feel subtle energies. Like I remember when we were traveling places, I would like feel walls of energy. I'd be like, whoa, stop. Like we just entered in a new vortex of energy. And my brother would be like, whoa, that's crazy. Like we just passed on to this person's property, and there was like a change of grass and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, I could feel it. We're like in a super safe space right now, and the energy, super high vibration. And what else was cool was that I remember it taught me humility, like humility. My brother just like left me in the middle of a space where there was a bunch of people walking around for like a couple hours, because I guess he went to do something, and I had to go to the washroom. So I literally had to go to the washroom in front of all these people. Like I had no other option. Nobody spoke English, so I had to go in the washroom in front of everyone. It was very, yeah, it was like in the moment I was super embarrassed, but then meditation is about observing your thoughts and consciousness. So like I saw where all those thoughts arose, and then you surrender into them. So you just realize that they're just coming and going, and it doesn't mean anything. Like it's just a thought, it's just an idea, which is nothing. Animals go to the washroom in nature all the time. And it's no big deal. It's just stupidity of humans thinking that it's right or wrong or it's proper. And obviously it's not hygienic, or it's not, but yeah. Another thing was that dream and reality became the same thing. So dream and reality were the same thing. Like, you know, when your eyes are closed, dreams and reality become the same thing. That's the best way that I can describe it. Like it was really, really cool. But yeah, I could also see people's energies. So I remember my my brother brought me to this place. We're in a crowd with a bunch of people, and it was all dark. And then these two people come. There were two younger girls, maybe early 20s. I didn't see them. I don't know what they looked like. But they came, and every time they started speaking or saying something, they were literally balls of light. And every time they spoke, they would emit light. And they did some singing and stuff too. And it was just like light emitting from their essence, who they were. And it was funny because I was having full conversations with them, and all the other guys around were very quiet because apparently, like, and after the girls left, the guys were like, dude, you have no idea how beautiful those women were. And I was like, look, guys, you have no idea how beautiful that they were. Like, I was seeing their inner light, not their physical appearance. Like, I was actually seeing their inner beauty and what they had to, like, how they were shining information and light. And it just gave me an amazing perception on, like, deeper dimensions to individual beings as well as myself. And yeah, it was really, really cool. Mitra made the best food. I remember he made such good, healthy food, and I could feel the quality of the food as it entered inside of my body. And yeah, we went traveling. That was really cool, going on to different buses and stuff. And I had some guy, like, I threw me on his shoulders and then carried me, like, through mountains and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. It was fun. Oh, and another thing was I was with my brother, and we're in the forest, and then we're walking one day, and he's like, stop. And I was like, okay. And he's like, dude, there's a bull over there, and it's looking right at us. And I'm like, dude, it's all good. Like, let's just continue walking. And he's like, no, dude, like, he's like, I don't want to go. I was like, okay, just put me in front of you, use me as a shield. If he attacks, he'll just attack me. It's okay. And I remember we got so close to the bull because we couldn't go around. We had to go through this one area, and he was right there. And all I could feel is his breath on my face. And it was cool because it was an experience for me to trust nature and to trust myself, which I am the bull and the bull is me. And it was funny because my he's a Taurus, not that that matters or anything, but it was cool to see the full dynamic of all the perceptions of that one experience. And then basically he just used me as a shield, and then we went through and we got through, and that was that. I think that's pretty much all that I can remember about that experience. It was a really, really good experience. 30 days blindfold meditation. I highly recommend that you do this for at least one day of your life. Get someone that you trust, or even be in your house by yourself. Put a blindfold on, do it for one day and experience like what it's like. The reason why I did that was because in my mind's eye, if I wanted to reach the blind, I have to become blind myself. So I had to blind myself in order to experience what it's actually like. Oh, and what I did realize, that when you're blind, you're literally in darkness, and the only way that people enter your world is either by communication, or what's even bigger is human touch. So I remember as soon as someone touched me, I was like, boom, like that person just came into my world, and now we're connected when I feel that touch. So when I see blind people, if the circumstances permit, I'll put my hand on their shoulder, or just a part of their appropriate part of their body, and just let them know that I'm here, and that they're taken care of, and that they're loved. So yeah, I love you guys tons. Have an awesome and amazing day or evening. And remember to smile and have awesome experiences. Okay, love you guys tons. Peace.